Hello and welcome back. It is now part 9 of our Final Fantasy Let's Play series. In this particular video we are going to be exploring the eastern continent, which we believe to be the home of the Esthar nation. E-S-T-H-A-R, Esthar. That's what I've been calling it for 20 years. I'm going to keep doing it. So we're just over on the overworld, but we're going to really enjoy that, yes, the sorceress has joined our party. Or, I should say, former sorceress. We'll get to that in a little bit. Of course, they made her character very, very desirable to play. High compatibility with all the Guardian forces. Very, very nice base stats throughout. It's all pretty good stuff. We're going to do a quick check, make sure all our Guardian forces are learning something appropriate. We're going to need Diablos to learn Encounter Half and then Encounter None before we get on to the next batch of very, very interesting side quests available to us. Deuce, do you want to come up here? Want to come up, bud? He sure did. Alright, so onward and upward. So we're carrying Rhinoa on our back, and we're just gonna go through this snowfield and see what's up. Feel us in the distance, even though it's at triple speed, there's like static going on. I think there's a draw point somewhere here for something kind of useful. Okay, this is one of my favorite enemies in the game, the Visage. It's a very unique enemy. Let's see, Edea's limit break. Looks like a lot like the thing that she used to penetrate Skull at the end of Disc 1. Alright, so we're just gonna keep doing this for a little bit. Quake's one of those really powerful magics that's just really, really nice to have the stock of. Alright, you might have to actually consider healing Edea. Well, that's no good. I can cast Meteor, but I can't draw it, which is kind of annoying. It's a lot of high-level magic this thing's throwing out at us. And that's the signal. When you draw only one spell. Alright, that was a little more trouble than I would have cared for. Yeah, I got a couple things accomplished, though. See, that guy's got nothing left to learn. That's the, dark side is the, you change out, I want to say 10% of your HP for extra damage. But it doesn't combo with auto potion. Brothers learned HP plus 80%. Since we can go over here, ability, HP plus 80. Must have missed the speed junction getting learned there by Cerberus. Yeah, just completely neglected to equip that one. Because that one's good. Oops. Better. Now Zell's doing what Zell does best. Beating the crap out of stuff. It's a really good place to gain some AP. Alright, this boss is undead, so this part's really not fair. Especially when the game tells you that the boss is undead. Not much of a boss fight, right? Well, that's the perks of playing the game the way I play it. Is that you can just breeze through the game because you've made your characters so darn powerful that the game simply cannot deal with what you've built. Which there's nothing wrong with doing that. Yeah. Yep. So we found Esthar, and it's way impressive, to say the least. What a great way to spend an evening. I'm gonna make a video for my favorite game in the world. Got my kitty napping on my lap. It's a good night. So we're back in the dream world. So this was just Laguna being his usual self. Alright, so I accidentally hit the button too quick. In this particular time sequence, Edea is the ruler of Esthar. And as we just learned, Edea is a sorceress from the past. So the only problem with having Edea in the party is this instance. But it's okay. Everything's gonna work out just fine and dandy. It'll work. It's not the greatest, but that'll work. At least gives me something to make the rest of this part of the game a little easier. So Dr. Odine is a mad scientist, the guy with the German accent, if you were reading correctly. Lagoon is such the opposite of Squall. First issue of Weapons Monthly. This is where you get to see 4 of the 6 ultimate weapons. The Lionheart. It's a gorgeous piece of weaponry. The Angel Wing. Kind of the Exeter. Fantastic looking shotgun. Strange Vision's a very interesting weapon. It gives selfie perfect accuracy, which is really helpful. I already got an adamantine. Nice. I always like the Elastoid as an enemy too, especially when it gets down to critical HP. It starts freaking out like that. Yeah, so we're basically just storming our way through, per usual. We'll enjoy Ward's limit break. I forgot to check the door in the bottom, because I'm pretty sure you have to do that. Nailed it. What I'm going to do right now, and I haven't ever tried to prove this theory, but remove everything from Edea. Because I don't know if it just goes away or not. Like, for instance, when you, in the early part of the game, when Cypher leaves the party and Selphie joins it, Selphie inherits all of Cypher's stuff. I don't know if the same is true. Because we're not gaining somebody new, we're just losing somebody. Whoops. Somebody, not named me, forgot to junction a certain Guardian Force there that we generally like having around. Did I manage to do it again? Okay. Now the important thing is for Quistis. There we go. That's significantly better. Okay. So Esthar plays with some screwy rules. I think they're elemental and same wall? Oh, they're just elemental. Easy enough. Lunar's the goofy one. Not the best use of the card, but should be a pretty strong move. Again, not the best use of that card, but probably pretty solid. So now I'm going to go play a little defense. That'll work. I know that ton variable will work fine. It's a pretty strong card, actually. You need like 10 of them, though, to refine, which is just horrible. Horrible. Dang it, Jim. I think this one goes to the president's office. Entry not permitted. Yeah, that's the president's office. We don't get to go there just yet. We get to have another adventure. Notice above the doorway there. It's the it's a portrait of Winhill, the town where Laguna came to after the incident in Centra, where the gang jumped off a cliff there. Hi, buddy. I'm not drawing Blizzard. Although this is probably a good time to rearrange our magic real quick. Let's go check out the mall. They're shopping. Remember, this is right. I can buy the some of the magazines that let you learn some useful stuff. Yeah, there we go. Upgrade there. Upgrade there. Alright. A couple little boosts. Not too shabby. Alright. I think we're good there. They just have different stuff in here in the Esthar shop than they do in the other shops. Alright, so now that we got all that stuff, all that potentially useful stuff, we already looked at that. We've already looked at that. I can honestly say I don't believe I've ever had this weapon made. The Morning Star I definitely have had made, and the Red Scorpion I've definitely had made. The Twin Lance I've never had made. Definitely had the Rising Sun. I have had the Ulysses. I don't think I've had the Crescent Wish. The Punishment. Yep, haven't had that made either. The Urgeist is the best. Cardinal's a really cool looking weapon. Save the Queen. Dolphin Blow. Meteor Beret. Up A, down Y, B. If we keep going out this way. Just thinking about that gives me the willies. Because you just the amount of dropping that you do there. Alright, so we're supposed to go to the Lunar Gate, which this is not, but we're gonna go grab something from so that's the Lunar Gate there. But where's Tyr's Point? There it is. We're gonna stop here real quick. We're stopping here just to grab something real quick. Nothing, no big deal. Just like going to the Gungaga reactor in Final Fantasy 7. Just go in there, grab what you need, and head on out. Alright, now onward to the Lunar Gate. Excuse me. That was a brutal battle there. So yeah, we're gonna get launched into space. best to take selfie in this particular instance. Just launch you. It's awesome. Like literally out of a... It's like when you hear the phrase, man, I hope that person gets shot out of a cannon. Like, they shoot you out of a cannon. That's not supposed to be there. Ladies and gentlemen, meet the lunatic Pandora. Some relic. Excuse me. I don't mean to yawn, but dang. Oh, this is a semi-important place as well. Oh, crap. Okay. So, Maroboros. If you can avoid dealing with them until you have to farm them for tentacles, you do it. Okay, so we can't do anything at the Sorceress Memorial. It's not a big deal. So Malboros, they're generally not that quick, but they can have initiative on you, meaning they're gonna act first in the battle. And they use Bad Breath, which inflicts your team with every status condition in the game, with the exception of Doom and Instant Death, which is just no good. You need to be so incredibly lucky on your resistance checks, and I'm just not about that. Pardon me. So the Galbadians have drawn up the lunatic Pandora. So they found it underground at some point in time, the Esthar people. Right. Okay. So let's break this text box down a little bit. You know that monsters come falling from the moon. Not very often that happens. You don't know the Pandora has an effect on the moon. That is the immediate problem rather than Galbadia. Here's Point, which is where we got that Solomon ring, and then Pandora together will maximize the effect. Monsters come from the moon. It's not the most comforting words. Well, oh, nice. That just restored all my health. And we're under invasion, too. So Lunatic Pandora it makes everything just get a little bit screwy. I want to say a little bit screwy, I mean a lot screwy. I always have trouble finding the first contact point. Can never quite remember where it is. Okay, so this is where the last contact point would be. So we still got time to kind of run throughout the city and try to locate where the Pandora is going to go. And we might as well enjoy the easy experience in AP that we're gaining. Especially for things like some of the 200 and anything north of 150 AP that some of the Guardian forces are learning right now. Wait, I already been here. I think it's this platform. But we're just gonna kill the time until, and if that's not the place, I got the time to still find the correct place. Getting paid a lot. And I'll give it 6 more seconds, cross over, and hopefully we're all set. Got it. Ooh. Alright. Memory serves me correct. We need to do that now. I don't think there's any encounters inside the Lunatic Pandora. If there are, I'll deal with that in a minute. Hey, look at that. There's an encounter inside the Lunatic Pandora. Not a big deal. Well, that's useful. Encounter none. It's weird to cast aura on a machine that doesn't have limit breaks. Although I will take the AP that it dropped. Learning Recover is really nice. That's what it was. And to me, those all look like servers. But there's obviously something mystical to it, so that is what that is. The artistry of making it look like tears. But yeah, anytime things glow that color, it's generally not a good sign. You know, the only time that color is proven to be good. Alright, so Edea, previous text box said the Lunar Cry, and it was all capitalized, meaning it's a title of something. Meaning it's important. We now return to our heroes who have been launched into space. dun 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 dun. Ba 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 da ba da 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 ba da da ba 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 da 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 da. Alright, so a lot of things happened in this particular part 9 of our Let's Play series here. We found the technologically and huge metropolis known as Esthar. The Galbadians successfully repaired the lunatic Pandora and flew it over Esthar to Tyr's Point and caused some chaos along the way. And Squall, Rhinoa, and one of your party members, you can get to choose. I chose Selfie because Selfie was the weakest, and well, there's not a whole heck of a lot that you're going to be able to do from space down on Earth. So I figured I'd take the weakest member out of the equation. It's going to be an interesting ride next time around. There's going to be, there's going to be a huge amount of information that's gleaned, a lot of stuff that you learn, and a lot more story gets unfolded, and it's more like a parfait. There's just layers and layers of stuff. It's going to be fantastic. My name is Evan. This is Orange Dragon Gaming. Let's play Final Fantasy VIII Part 9. I'll catch you all in Part 10, which should be coming relatively shortly. Take care. Have a good evening, everybody.